had to chronically check to make sure I'm recording the audio because I get nervous now. But anyways, hey guys, what's up? We're here with another video. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to talk about how the heck I even got in this position. How did I do this? Why did I start? Long story short, I've been trying to do this for a hot while. This is not the first account I've had. I had another one. We're not going to say the username, but it's still up there somewhere in the world. And I still have access to it, and basically everything's privated. There's like 2 things that are privated, but everything else is basically privated. Because it's horrid. And I've thought about reacting to it, actually. Now that I think about it, too. I probably should. It'd be interesting. Except for listening to my voice back then, because I was like 9. Or less, I don't know. Probably like 9. But they're all Pokemon based, too, pretty much. They're all like me trying, I think one of them is me trying to do a Nuzlocke, to be honest. But anyways, here we are. Kind of not too different, but a little bit different, because we do still have a little bit of Pokemon thrown in there. That's how I got consistent again here. We got this channel instead. And we can also thank a little bit of TikTok for getting me back into all this kind of social media craze crap. I don't know what you want to call it. But I'm here. I'm doing this. And I miss it. And I love it. And I'm very sad that I haven't been very consistent this year because my life has been busy, to say the least. Very busy. But that's okay. We're going to talk about it now. We're not going to talk about why it's been busy. That's a little different. We're going to talk about how I really got into this. But like I said, my old channel, when I was like 9 or so or whatever, little itty bitty me, very Pokemon based, very, back then, Pokemon tributes, and I think they're called AMVs or something like that. They were very popular, and so I tried to make those. Mine were not pretty. I was using iMovie, not very pretty, but I tried. I wanted to. It was fun to make them. I used like my iPad to film a computer screen to get the content sometimes, which you can only imagine the quality because of that. Instead of using like Screen-O-Matic or whatever it was back then that you could use to record the screen versus QuickTime Player nowadays, really, or anything else, other software. But I was really trying, and I was awful at it, to say the least. I was really awful at it. But I think that's what sparked my interest. I ended up getting a Nikon camera, which I still own. It's at my family's house. But it was good as an intro camera. It was more like a photography camera than a video camera, really. But I tried to film with it. I really did try. And it also required batteries instead of a charging like an actual charger, like battery that can recharge, which is a little annoying. But I started using that to film videos, and those videos are the videos that ended up coming to this channel. This channel is where the videos with my face started to happen. And I could react to those. They're very interesting, to say the least. I remember there's one of me trying to build a gingerbread house during Christmas time. And I don't know why I thought that was a great idea, but I did, because like everyone else and their mother was doing that, because like it was because of influencers like Zoella and stuff going around, and I was a very big fan of Zoella at the time. My makeup bag is literally Zoella, because it is like the best durability I've ever had. Like that thing it is great. That's why I still have it, because it's very durable, and I got that thing like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago or something. So if that says anything. But anyways, as time went on, I kept doing it. I started to drop in consistency because other things started to occur in my life. But then I started to come back slowly. And then I talked about me passing the NASM course and everything like that. All those are like very much privated, but I started to get consistent again. And then I got consistent with TikTok. TikTok was what literally changed a lot for me. I know TikTok is a kind of controversial place, kind of-ish. I don't know people's stances on it. I hear everything and all that. But TikTok is really where I gained my confidence, I'm not gonna lie. Like, before that, I literally, like... Yeah. I'm not saying I'm the most confident person in the world still, but, like, you know... it boosted it. It helped. It used to be way worse. So I grew from that. I took what I learned from that, and then I ran back to YouTube basically. And so I'm thankful for that experience very much so. And then I started to get consistent again. And then I kind of took everything from my last channel and brought it here. And I was like, I need something that makes sure I'm consistent, because I at least want to post once a week. Like, I need something, I don't care what it is, I just need something that will make me consistent. Let's Play. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Let's Play happened. Not my best piece of work, I'm not gonna lie, because there was a lot of moving parts to it, so it wasn't very fluid, but I tried, and it made me at least consistent in making me get through everything. And at least then I had backup points and things like that, so whenever I could have a face-to-face or a vlog or something like that, I would throw it in there. And eventually I had so much stuff that I could do that I was like, and the PMD Let's Play kind of took a back seat and took a long time to finish because of that. But I started with something that I was familiar with and I was comfortable doing, which didn't require me to get to show my face, because I was still kind of getting back in that good position with it too. And I took that and ran with it. And then I literally I think I've only missed one video in the span of the last year and a half, 2 years. And that was because I got doxxed. So, yeah. But besides that, I think it was 1 or 2 videos. I think I took a 2-week break because of that. But besides the point, yeah, that was really it, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to think I went from 9-year-old me was just I want to do this, I want to do that. And there's a lot of, I think, different things that influence that. I think the Pokemon Let's Play thing can be very much, I think Chugga Conroy, he does he's a Let's Player and stuff like that. I think he's a reason why I started to do Let's Plays or wanted to do Let's Plays and things like that. Also in high school, I was a moderator for someone who used to do shiny giveaways. So I think a lot of those things, those factored into my decision making on YouTube as well, in terms of why I felt so comfortable starting off with doing a Pokemon Let's Play versus something else. Things like that. And so yeah, and here I am. We're still trying. We're not stopping anytime soon. As long as you guys are here, I'm going to keep trying. So yeah. I don't know. I feel like every time I try to explain hey, da 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 da, I kind of go off on a tangent and stuff. Maybe that's just ADHD. I don't know. But I don't know. But long story short, I can thank Pokemon and TikTok for me doing YouTube, really. That's a big bulk of it. It really is. But anywho, we're here. That's great. So, alrighty guys. That's a short little video for you guys. Alright, bye. Make sure you sub. I'd never say that, but I probably should. So, I'm gonna start saying that. Hopefully I build up I have to build up a confidence for that too, because I get nervous, but it's fine. That's fine. Alright, bye guys.